Hi. I just came here today to just talk really quick before I go home um, about the grays. So, there are galactic beings, and they are, I believe, the most intelligent beings out there, and they're called the grays. I have been introduced to them when I was a child. I was laying in a bed at my father's house, and I could have been about three, maybe. I want to say three. Could have been two, but I want to say three, maybe four. And I remember laying in the bed down at my grandparents' house. My father lived with my grandparents. And I remember laying in the bed and looking up at the ceiling. I was not asleep. I was not asleep. I was looking up at the ceiling, and I saw these three beings looking down at me, and they were pointing. And I got a little scared. I don't remember what happened after that, but I remembered this all of my life. And when I started my awakening, I found out whom they were, why they came to visit me, and then everything just started unfolding. Now, when they come to visit certain individuals, you may get the sleep paralysis and stuff like that, where you can't really move and they're working on you or certain things like that. But I'm gonna tell you why a lot of us women are able to see them and experience this, because not a lot, but some of us are a part of a hybrid program where we carry children for our galactic race. And not anybody is trusted with this ability. They don't trust anybody with, carrying these children, because, the children will be still connected to you, but I have a lot of children on the other side. I have been doing this, I'm guessing, since I was very, very young. And I'm finding more and more out, like, all the time about them and stuff like that. It's just amazing. I astral traveled the other day, about 2 weeks ago, not the other day, to see a few of them, but I didn't know when I went up there that they were my children. I won't go into details right now about how, all that happened, because it's tied in with something else. But it was beautiful. Once I found out that those were my children, I was like, oh my God. Because, here in the physical, I always wanted children, and I don't have any physical children. So to know that I have them, and just because they're not in the physical don't mean they're not around here. But I do have 4 sons that's in heaven, and you guys can debate whether you believe in heaven, hell, all that stuff you want. I ain't going through all that with y'all. But I do have a dragon. His name is Kimo. He's my son. I have a pit bull. His name is Dro. He's my son. I have Bryson. I named him. He's my son. And I have little Pet Man. That's my husband's son that he had with one of his ex-girlfriends and everything. So, and they are all in heaven. They are my children, along with my hybrid children. Sensen. That's another pit bull that I had. So anyway, it's like, I'm just a loving, nurturing individual. But a lot of these younger children are getting to see these beings, and they are afraid. And if they come to you telling you that they see like shadow people and stuff, first of all, they're not shadow people. They are the grays, and they are galactic beings. They are ancient. So your child is very, very blessed to see them, and you should be blessed to know that your child is able to see them and be a part of whatever it is that they are coming to see them about. And it may not be, available to them, like for them to know exactly what it is right now because they're so young. It could be something different, than that. But if they are coming to visit them, and if they only, or if you only talk to them and be like, because I wish somebody would have told me this, but let them know, hey, don't be afraid. They come in peace. Show love, and just don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid of them. You know what I mean? Because they do not harm you. They are just only there to help you, to be honest with you. They are loving individuals, loving beings, and it's not just them. It's so many more types of galactic beings. Me myself, I am Andromedan and Palladian, but I also work with the Arcturians, and there's no telling whom else I'll be working with. I'm still like growing and going through this stuff, and this may sound crazy to some people. They're like, what is she talking about? It's not for you yet. That's what that means. But for the ones who know what I'm talking about, who know, but I'm just saying, for those parents who are having their children say, I see things, and and sometimes I can't move, or I get a little scared and I feel funny, or my tummy feel funny, it is okay. Reach out to me. Send me an email. Reach out to me, okay? I can help. Give you a little guidance if you want. Just don't you freak out, because it's nothing to freak out about. So that they don't freak out. It is a wonderful, beautiful thing, and I wish somebody would have told me that when I was a child and I went through it. And I have friends who has gone through this as well, and they say the same thing, like they wish they would have knew, back then, that it was okay and everything, because that means this child is gifted, and that child is going to be something special into this world. That means that child is a starseed. So that child is not really from here. That child belongs to a galactic family. And you should do research on galactic beings and star seeds and start there to let that baby know, don't like blow it all in their face at once, you know what I mean? But start off slow by you as a parent doing your research, and then letting the child know slowly certain things. But don't you be afraid. Allow it. Trust me. Allow it. Oh my God. Allow it. It is just so beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And maybe it'll open you up to, certain things or whatever. And for those parents that have those children that can see the unalive, you are truly blessed. Everybody don't have that gift. So don't you be afraid of that either, and don't try to make those children feel like they're crazy or anything, because they're not. They have gifts. They are gifted children. Okay? They are gifted, and they need to know that they're gifted, and it's okay to be different. People look at me crazy every day because they see this, and I may be looking a certain way because I see ancient light codes, and I'm seeing different things that they can't see. It's okay. It's okay. I'm different. I love it. I love it. I love it. And your children will too, if you show them that it's okay to be different. I stress that all the time. It's okay to be different. Take time out with these children because they will need it. You know what I mean? Especially if they were put here to be healers like I am. Like I had one of the roughest, hardest lives ever growing up. And I'm grateful for what I've gone through because it made me a beautiful, wonderful healer that I am today. And I don't regret anything. I wouldn't change anything. Going through it, I was like, why? I would always cry and ask why I gotta go through this, going through this again or going through that and this and that. But now I see. I know why. And I know that my soul had to go through these things and have certain experiences embedded in it to become this powerful healer. And I heal on a energetic level, and it just so happened to help the physical, so I'm not claiming to be this medical doctor and I can heal this, I can do this, I can do that. I heal on an energetic level, and it just so happens to help the physical. Okay, my name is Brionna Lashae, and I am the owner of Healings of the Ancient Ancestors because that's where I get all my information from. Okay, and I want to shout out my Native American ancestors right now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for telling me about the kumkum. Thank you for letting me know how I stem from these powerful long line of warriors and healers. And sorry, I just feel so good. Like love is just pouring into me from them. I can feel it all over my body. It's just radiating. And I'm trying to take it all in while recording this video. But I'm just grateful to be a part of the lineage and the different lineages that I am a part of, and us, breaking cycles and healing, certain lineages that needs to be healed, and giving these new children that's coming into my life a better chance. And if I have to sacrifice my life like I have so that they can have better, I'm doing that without a doubt, not thinking about it. It's okay, So I just want to tell you guys that I love you unconditionally, and there's nothing you can do about that. And you guys have a great night because I'm about to get out of here. It's Friday, and I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. I'm making my dreams come true, so I'll talk to you later. Peace.